Ahoy! My name's Kyle, and today we're talking about how to find your soulmate while I kayak down the Susquehanna River. So, a lot of people base moralities and rules and laws for life off of the religion that they were born into. So here in the westernized world, we value, the Christian mindset, which is that you have this one great soulmate that's waiting to come for you in your life, and that'll be this majestic, poetic, Hallmark-esque love that you have that radiates to those around you, and they all say, "Damn, I wish I had that type of love." But the thing is, when we base our decisions for marriages and relationships off of religious texts, as archaic as the Bible, then we run into this situation where the Bible actually had arranged marriages. It wasn't until, I believe it was Italy, sometime around 400, 1400. It had a 4 in it, I know that. But it was this Italian, what's the right word, fertility cult, basically. I'll try to find a name and put a link in the description for it. But they were the people that actually started wanting to marry for real romantic love, not because it was an arranged marriage the way your parents told you to. Which, the arranged marriage system exists all throughout the world, not just in the Middle East and Christian doctrine, but it's also still alive and well within India and other Eastern setups, because what happens is when your parents tell you who you're going to love, you no longer have to search looking for love or trying to figure out what it is, because it's already put on a plate right in front of you, and you just have to work at it. You have to enjoy the companionship. So that's one of the advantages to an arranged marriage, is that you don't have to spend the time trying to figure out what love is, because you're already placed with the constructs. And as we had talked about in other videos, with Sophia reaching into herself to create the world in the Gnostic belief system, or in the Buddhist system, which says you have these emotional seeds, which basically means at any point you can be happy, sad, in love. But the thing is, when everything works the best, love is like this supreme, magnifique, like you say with French food, emotion that is within you. And it's because of this intense love that exists throughout the entire world that allows, the oxygen cycle to move carbon dioxide into trees and then oxygen back out for us to breathe, for the rain to evaporate, come back down, for the moon to be at the perfect closeness that it is, for the tides to move in the oceans and rivers like the Susquehanna here, or to affect the bodies of water inside of us. I know everyone tries to push off the, people are kind of crazy on the full moon, but the matter of fact is, when the moon's closest like that, the water swells in oceans as it's going to in your body, but that's a side point. So with how to find your soulmate, the arranged marriage option allows you to really just say, hey, this is it, and I'm going to realize that anyone could be my soulmate. It's just a matter of like your life mate in that sense. Now, to find it with the Western Hallmark sense, it becomes a little bit more difficult, because for you to love another person, you need to be able to love yourself completely. And I find that a lot of people have this issue where, and myself included, I have this, where they say, well, I can't feel love for myself, so I'm just going to go search it from any other person that I can find it from, and hopefully cope that way. And the issue is, that's not love, that's just, mutual vulnerability. And you shouldn't be looking towards the outside world to make you happy, because you can realize that the potential to be happy is already completely, magnified, fortified, created within you. It's already there. It's just your choice whether or not to, as we say, water the seeds to become happy. Past this, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that, now this is directed at men because he's talking to Arjuna, he says that all women should be seen as one of two things. If they are not your companion, your lover, your significant other, you should view them as your mother. You should view all women this way, with the same respect and love and compassion that you have for your mother. And then if they are your, you know, significant other, then you can love them in the different ways, you know, put on the sexual interest that you have. And it's not to say that sexuality is bad, because as we had talked about it before in other videos, it's actually this thing that brought us here. I mean, someone had to get horny for you and I to exist. But the issue is you can't be chasing these things that are meant to be liberations, because, like, you know, sex is this giant rush of energy within your body, and you shouldn't just be going out trying to find it left and right, because then it's going to lose its interest. It's the same reason why you shouldn't be seeking money. Money's really supposed to be something that kind of gives you this, like, extra income that you have to be able to get interesting things, because, you know, back in the day when money first started getting circulated, a lot of people still relied on neighboring, which was helping those around you and the village that you had, and, like, crop sharing. It was actually a much more socialistic, or I guess capitalistic, early capitalism I believe is the term, practice that existed then, because nobody was out just for themselves. I mean, you know, there was self-interest, but it wasn't just, hey, me 100% whole way through. So, because of this, I've kind of put you in this, like, twisted roads where I said that it's advantageous to be told who to love, but then I also said that you have to love yourself, and you can love anyone. And it's for this reason that I believe that your soulmate isn't some other person that you're going to meet, because there's 7 billion people on this planet. For there to be one person that you were designed for at this exact point in time just seems a slight bit far-fetched, unless that person that you, like you, the viewer, me, the Kyle, were specifically designed for is in fact this physical body, that you are your own soulmate, because things are complete, but they don't notice their own radiance. Like, light can't illuminate itself, a knife can't cut itself. So it would make sense that it would be hard for infinite love to immediately love itself, because, you know, we have to kind of exist to put this limitation on the love that we are. So, yes, I do understand my opinion is a little jaded. I'm not in a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship for a while. And I'm just trying to help let you know that you can love yourself, because you, as you are already, is perfect, because you are everything. You are me, you are these trees, you are the water, the sky, the clouds. You're just looking through a different set of eyes, looking at yourself from a different direction, the same way I am. So hey, I wanted to let you know. Thank you for watching, and I love you.